My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
What's going on? I'm Bourbon, and this is Whiskey Uncensored. A little late tonight. Setting up a blind and had to get home. As usual, I wasn't home. So, yeah, I've done my best to blind myself tonight. Of course, you can't see it, but I have 4 different Glens of 4 different label Wild Turkey 101s. That I've done my best to mix up. And, yeah, I don't know which is which. Now, I could show you the 4 that are in the running tonight. And then I'll say hello to people, and then I'll start sipping turkey. So, the oldest one, and this is obviously not what it looks like. This is an old Scout bottle. But this is actually from a decanter. This is 1985 Wild Turkey 101. This is all I have left. Not gonna lie, it's pretty goddamn fantastic. Haven't drank it in a long time. Gonna be interesting to see how it holds up. Then the next oldest I did a, we call this the small Austin Nichols. This was the label from, I believe, like 2009 or 2010 till 2014. And it still said Austin Nichols on the front, as you can see there down on the bottom. It's generally referred to the small Austin Nichols. And then probably the one that most people in this community know well and love, the red and white Wild Turkey 101, which was the label until recently. I believe until 23. And then this is the new one. I mean, this happens to be a little a plastic bottle of it, but this is the current 101, the embossed bottle version. So, I'm going to drink a bunch of turkey tonight. It's not going to be a bad night. And if I could still move after that, I might pop a Kentucky Spirit, and we'll go from there. And I'll probably see if anybody wants to come hang out. So with that, let's see who was here. Before we even started, at 8:15, Katie Turk was in the house. Bourbon Neophyte was here at 8:30. I don't know if any of these people are still here, so I'll just read and acknowledge them for now. Deland Whiskey Nature was in the house. You should go give him a sub. Get the party started. That was a while ago. Gordo was in the house. Cheers, Gordo. Peter White was in the house. Jay Sells Boston calling me a turkey. This was still about 40 minutes ago, so I'm going to keep going for a bit. John Fritz is in the house saying, cheers all, and good evening. The franchise, Gary Franchi saying, gobble gobble, mother turker. That was at 9 p.m. Hopefully the franchise is still here. We shall see. Turkey labels matter, but maybe not in the way you think. We're going to find out tonight. Thank you, Piper John. David Prescription Bourbon was in the house. How you doing, man? Z-Man was in the house. Paul Whiskey Food Dude was in the house. Here's Paul. Boxer says, okay, terrific. How you doing, brother? Must be taking a long time getting all these laser codes in order. I did not actually read off the laser codes, but I can do that. The Pecker house in the house with Turkey's a huge pecker. You're not wrong. The land reminding everybody to hit that like button. Appreciate that. Tick, tick, tick. Yes, turkeys eat ticks. John Cran's in the house. Cheers, man. Bill Reynolds in the house. Cheers, man. Probably see him over at Mark's later on. Going on. JD Bourbon Approach. The legend in the house. Turkey is good stuff. It is. And I don't know which is which right now. Rick is in the house. And Isaiah's Venezuela's in the house. Cheers to both of you. JH, cheers. Kelly Drams, cheers. And with that, I'm caught up. So, as I've been doing a lot of cheersing, I guess I got to drink some wild turkey, right? Now, I did my best to scramble these, and I honestly do not know which is which right now. This one's coming off a little ethanol-y. Not going to lie. Ethanol. Basil? That's weird. Kind of getting like a basil note. Definitely some vanilla. Nothing exciting. Glass number, I don't know what. I did label them so you could see there are numbers on the bottoms. Okay, that smells a lot sweeter. Similar nose, though. But there's definitely a lot more sugar in that nose. Just actually smells sweet. And there's some spice in there. It kind of just crept up my nose a little bit. Interesting. Maybe a little bit of a raspberry note maybe on the nose. I was going to go cherry, but it was too light for cherry. I'm going to say raspberry. Let's nose the third one. In the Women of Whiskey's, Glenn. The other two were bare. I think all three of the others have no logos. So there we go. Okay. That's the first one that actually smelled like caramel. Or caramel, depending on where you're from. That smells like classic bourbon. Caramel, vanilla. Yeah. Classic. Little low classic bourbon notes on that one. And then the last one. This one's got a cherry note to it. Ethanol, Ronetti, you're not wrong. Cheers, great shot. How you doing, Mark? Was over on Bourbon Bounty earlier tonight. Rick says, since I had COVID, turkey is too sweet for me. Really? Even like older turkey, even rare breed? Curious about that. But this is definitely... This one's got a prominent cherry note. Which is kind of interesting. But, yeah. I'm going to now try and scramble these up again because I think I know what one of them was from holding up the number. So I am going to do my best to scramble these up again. And see where we end up. Almost broke a Glen right there. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this is at least moderately entertaining, but I doubt it. Getting a bite to eat currently. Well, as you know, Mark, I did that already. I'm going to grab this first glass. I'm going to say cheers, everybody. I mean, it's turkey. This one's oaky, a little tannic, tasting a little older, a little drying. Almost tastes like actual white sugar on the tongue. Peter B in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? Oh, had to order a few Glens because there's none in this whole town. That's crazy. Rick says, the last bottle of Rare Breed I had tasted like someone dumped pure Wow. Are you finding that on all bourbons or just on turkey? Because turkey generally has a spice to it. Interesting. And as I told you, Mark, you could just use a freaking rocks glass. They work just fine. Yeah, that one's tannic, drying, spicy, and literally like a pure sweetness down the center of the tongue. Not real complex, other than the dry oakiness. And it's just like straight sweetness. Literally white sugar. I mean, I guess it could be brown sugar too, but just a straight sweet sugar note. Nothing, no predominant flavors on it. Not caramel. Maybe there's a hint of vanilla. You know, it's bourbon, but no caramel, no fruit on this one either. That's interesting. None. That's interesting. I don't know that I've ever gotten that on turkey before. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. I haven't noticed it as bad on most other bourbon. Interesting. I tried using a rocks glass. It made me way too drunk. That might have had something to do with the user error. That might have been a little user error, my friend. All right. So one is just sweet and oaky. Sweet oak. There you go. That's what we'll call number one. Even though it's probably not number one, but it's the one all the way on my left. The pour level was way off. Yeah. User error. Maybe you just wanted to get drunk. It does happen occasionally. Go to this next one. This one's oily. I would say that first one was a little thin also. Interestingly enough. This one's definitely oily. I mean, I don't know if you could see it sticking to the glass or not, but it looks like you can. This one's looking oily, which, as 101 is generally chill filtered. This could be interesting. Cheers. All right, that one's more complex. That one's got some caramel. That one's less tannic, less drying, still a little. Finish is a lot longer. some kind of fruity thing going on here. It's not blueberry. Chewing on this because this one's got some complexity. This one's got a lot more rye spice. A lot more rye spice. What does it have going on? Almost like an apricot or apricot, depending on what your preference or preference for calling these things is. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's a little bit of apricot on that. That's definitely more interesting. Rye spice, still oaky, but it's got an apricot note to it. It's kind of nice. I would definitely put that ahead of the first one. Bourbon Bowl of Lee in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing, brother? Take another sip of number 2. Say cheers to Lee. Yep. I'm going to go rye spice, apricot, some oak, some tannins. That's a nice pour. A bit pouring a bit heavy-handed. I bet. Legs on that turkey are looking nice. Yeah, most people feel like turkey legs are a little thin, but you know, sometimes you can find them smoked in amusement parks. Everybody's saying hello to each other. All right. Give number 3 a shot. Oh, hello. Let's see what the legs are looking like on this one. And there's definitely some sticky icky going on there. Definitely some sticky icky going on there. That's the first one that's got some funk to it. This could be the Dusty. Because that's definitely got funk. Cheers, y'all. Take me down to Funky Town. That's funky. That's funky. That's sweet. There's oak. There's maybe blackberry, currant. Maybe even a slight grapiness to that. And there's some age on that. And that. That's got to be the Dusty. That is freaking delicious. If that's not the Dusty, whatever this is, everybody needs it. That's just making me happy. spicy, funky, dark berry. Funky. That's got to be the best. It has to be. If it's not, I'm going to do bad things to whichever bottle that is. I'm just saying. What do we got? We got Jigsy in the house. See everybody saying what's up to Jigs, but I don't see Jigs. Oh, there he is. Cheers, Mr. Jigs. How you doing, brother? You did. You were there for that, David. That is that same decanter, yes. That thing did not suck.
Need more pudding.
There you go. Cheers, Jonathan. How you doing? All right. That's got to be the best. It has to. So, while I don't know what these are, let me recap it. The 1985 Dusty 101 is number 4. The Small Austin Nichols is number 3. The Red and White 101 is number 2. And the new embossed 101 is number 1. Now, I don't know which blend is which, but that's how I label them. Hey, Tim Cornet's in the house. Cheers, Tim. So I'm going to cheers you with my 4th one. And this one, again, I tell you, for chill filtered whiskey, Turkey still got some oil going on. Just saying. Cheers, Tim. That's got a little funk to it, too. It's got a little funk. Not as heavy on the funk, but it's got a little funk. It's a little funky. Not heavy funky. Not funky town, but bringing a little funk. Very light on the rye spice on that one. Cheers, Dave. How you doing, man? I actually tried one of your samples tonight. Earlier tonight. Tried the Amroot. Bardstown Amroot. What an interesting pour. Really quite good. Very different. I don't know if I agree with the price point on it, but it is a really interesting pour. And thank you for that, Dave. John Top Dog in the house. Hey, it's Thursday and I'm not at the airport, but I was there yesterday. Those who don't know, Top Dog's shuttle service runs almost daily. But weirdly, it only has one client, Top Dog's wife. Cheers, man. Where is the link? Turkey tastes like turkey. Z, I'll drop the link when I'm done with this blind. I haven't dropped the link yet. I thought I'd actually try to create a little content. I know that's crazy. I thought I'd try to be interesting at least tonight. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it ever will be. But, I don't know. I felt inspired. All right. This 4th one again. Little funk. Little caramel. very light on the spice. Very light on the spice, but enjoyable. Did I just mix these up again? I might have. Yes, I did. All right, I know what I was drinking. Little funk, little cherry, little caramel, light spice, little tannic. All these have age on them. Even the new label. Don't kid yourselves. That one's almost juicy. The last two are definitely going to be 1 and 2. There's no doubt on it. Shredward in the house. Turkey labels matter with millions of eggplants falling from the sky. Well, there are differences. I mean, more important, ironically, than the label is the laser code. But they do, differentiate different years. I'm going to take a little... Nobody told me the cum guzzler was missing? Seriously? All right, I'm going to take a quick recess, and I'm going to go get the cum guzzler because, yeah, water is essential. I'll be right back with these words from Big Mike. And we're back. This hydration break is brought to you by the Egg Roll. Oh, refreshing. You're welcome, Z. LOL, when you say caramel or caramel, reminds me a little bit, what's them other beers? Miller? Shredward? So Shred, I hope you hang around, because I had a little flamethrower at you for dinner, but I got a Sprite. So that maybe I can have my first ever bourbon and Sprite with Shredward. The Pinch Hitter Speakeasy in the house. The title of this stream feels like a loaded question. Maybe. But I don't know. I felt like doing something different tonight. What can I say? Whoops, wrong account. If you want to know the password for the Pinch Hitter Speakeasy, you should go give him a sub. Just saying. Pinch Hitter made a speakeasy. He had to move to the back of the house. So, go give him a sub. Seriously. I hope he's modded. I hope he could drop his link. I need to check on that, probably. Let's see here. I'm hydrating. Water and Budweiser. There you go, John. Label this. Tacos and eggplant. What's up, Indie Joe? Independent Joe, tomorrow night, I believe, at 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern. Correct me if I'm wrong. He is going against the gun show himself, T-Rob, in the ultimate Barton battle, because T-Rob says he's the Barton Whisperer. So you need to go watch that tomorrow night on Independent Joe and see if T-Rob really is the Barton Whisperer. Big Mike, that's not a picture of Michelle Obama. Wow. Sprite Life. There you go. Sprite Loaf. Yeah, well, I have never had a whiskey and Sprite before, so we'll see what happens, Shred. Said, yes, sir. All right. So let's go back through these in a somewhat random order. I'm just going to randomly grab them because I'll see where I think they place. This was currently in my third place, but let's see if it stays there. Wow, that came off super sweet now. Candy. Super sweet. Little herbal. Wow, that one's good. It's not as interesting. Wow, it's good. That one's very sweet. Very sweet. Slightly herbal. Light on the dry spice. Kind of drying. Not really fruit to it though. Interesting. Clean hole in the house. Cheers, Will. I didn't say that already. I might have. Cheers, Will. When mixing bourbon and Sprite, make sure you use a BT product. Word from a pro. Well, maybe I'll try a turkey product and a BT product tonight. We'll see. I've got some Sprite to use up. That one's getting drying as I sit here on it on the finish. Putting a flight together now to Flight Fight the franchise next Friday. Wow. The franchise. That's going to be a battle. That's going to be a challenge for you, Joe. You might have trouble tying on that one. Sprite and Mellow Corn didn't disappoint. Interesting. Take me a while to find Mellow Corn here. Sandeep Chima in the house. Hi, Ben. Hi, Sandeep. And cheers to you. Yep. Well, that was the one I was just getting sugar on earlier. But it kind of threw a little funk curveball. John Krantz says he'll do ETL and Sprite Zero later. I'm mixing up no Zero. Yep. So this was the only one we hadn't looked at the legs on. So let's see. Does this have any interesting legs to it? Yeah, they're there. I don't think they're as prominent. I think they're a little thinner. But they are there. All of these are oil. There we go. Yeah, it's not super oily, but it's still got something to it. Which, considering these are probably all chill filtered, is kind of impressive. That's throwing a funk curveball. I kind of dig. A little heat, a little bit of a throat hit though, which feels a little younger. Just saying, it's all 101. It's all damn good. I haven't seen Sandeep in a minute. Cheers. There you go. Cheers. Treadward. I feel like a real asshole. Well, you are a real asshole. But for not having any Sprite in the fridge. If I wasn't 5 Hacker Shores deep, I might drive to the store. Do they not have DoorDash or Uber Eats where you live? Wait. Mark Mace in the house. Scrolling along. There he was. Ben. Stop, scroll to listen to my man Ben. Triple Light live stream. Fantastic. Mark Mace, man. Hope you're doing well, man. I know I saw you a couple weeks ago pop in on a few channels, but hope you're doing well, man. Been a hot minute. So I hope you're doing well, Mark. Cheers to you. The battle for the bottom is strong right now. I feel like this one tastes older, a little more oak to it, while less drying, a little more caramel. William Hall, we have Sprite, but unfortunately it's full sugared and I can't have it. I mean, you can have it. You just have to, take too much, take an extra pill or something. But I hear you, yeah. If your levels are good, don't mess with it, brother. Ben, do you have Disco 11? I do own a Disco 11. I have not opened it yet. I've been looking for an excuse to do so. It was here somewhere, but I think it got moved to shelves over here. I would have to go look for it. But I have not tasted Disco 11. But I have heard good things. LOL, $30 case of Sprite. Cheers, Gordo. Good to see you back. I mean, I only look mediocre at best, Mark, but thank you. Appreciate you. John says this stream has a lot of gobble gobble. It does. Gobble till you wobble is what they say, right? These are both good. And they're the bottom. Let's try what was my third place. Sorry, what was my second place? It's got that extra funk to it. Bringing that funky town. Bring the funk down. Yeah, going right back to 2. To what's currently my third place from what's second place. Has a little bit of a bitter note. Now, let's go to first place. This has to be the Dusty. I just got a maple syrup note on that. There's no way that ain't the Dusty. There's no way. Jimmy, with your giant hog, I got to applaud you, man. Before you handed over the reins to Eddie, before the bourbon boom, don't know what to say, but holy shit, that is good whiskey. There's no way that's not the Dusty. It has to be. Because that is delicious. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yep, I've got first and second place already lined out. It's time to do a battle for the bottom. Let's see if I'm missing anything while I let these sit a minute. Burton in the house, 1318 Shelby. Disco 11 is glorious. Pop that top, Ben, or bottle. I will see if I can put my hands on it once I'm done with this blind. What's going on, brother? I added you to Bonnie's thread to try and figure out possibly meeting up. Hopefully you'll get in on that. And hopefully I'll see you. And you remember that dude we were talking about? If I show up in that area, I'm totally knocking on his door. I'm just saying. You might have done the drive-by. I'll knock on the door. That might happen. John, had a pour of an 81 decanter. Heaven. Absolutely. This one, while more flavorful, has a bit of a sour note. I think I'm going to move that to fourth place. And this one might pull up to third. Nah, this one's hotter. Thinner. It doesn't have that sour note, but it's not as interesting. A little hydration break from the cum guzzler. Yeah, no, that's sweeter. That's oakier. And that sour note's not carrying through. Yeah, okay. That's the bottom. That's the only one that's bringing heat. It's the only one that's youthy at all. Name's Morgan in the house. Cheers, gents, and everybody else. I can't. Tune in mañana to Independent Joe and find out if Tim Robertson is truly the Barton Whisperer. Set your reminder. Cheers, friend. There you go. 11 Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. The Gun Show versus Independent Joe. Be there, but be square. Cheers with some turkey. Just making sure my order is correct at this point. From me, tonight. Yep. 45 minutes in, and I've got my order. Older turkey is better turkey. Just the facts. Well, Shred, we're about to find that out. Well, we're about to find that out, in my opinion, tonight. So, this glass is number 4. Last place. It still tastes good. It's still Wild Turkey 101. But it has, right after the water, that didn't suck. It has the most heat, which I'm attributing to youthiness. It's the thinnest. It's still good. It's still Turkey 101. But that is bottle number 3. Is my last place. And bottle number 3. Wow. This didn't go as expected. It's, wow. I'm a little befuddled. I'm going to do a laser code check on this. Because last place tonight, for me, was the small Austin Nichols Wild Turkey 101. Now, this was a fresh crack tonight, actually, which could be part of it. But there was another fresh crack tonight, and I'm kind of shocked it beat it. And let me do a laser code check on this. This is an old one, too. This is a... I don't know these laser codes by heart, so it's old enough. Is that kilo or oh, sorry, this must be in throwing. Nah, it's 0, 0. Invalid code. Great. What did I do wrong? Put some light on this subject because this is weirding me out. This is very unexpected. L311F. That's right. 00137. Oh. Three 11 FF 00137. Unless that's no, that's a 1. Great, my laser code decoder is not working. Stand by while I go to Rarebird 101. Based on this, this is a Well, 2013. All right, that's pretty freaking shocking. I generally love these small Austin nickels. I'm kind of shocked. This has already gone sideways. That a 2013 Wild Turkey just came in the last place in my blind. Looks like we had some people jump in, so let me catch up here. Just the fact check. David saying hello. No goddamn what? Yeah, well, I'm as shocked as you are, Shred, right now. Very, very odd. David Bass in the house. Cheers, David. How you doing, man? See what I mean, Piper John? Labels matter, but not in the way you think. Well, this is where I think laser codes matter more than anything else. That this is a 2013 model. Northwest Bourbon in the house. Are you going live tonight, Mark? I suspect you are. If you are a fan of freedom and whiskey, you need to check out Northwest Bourbon. I'm saying, 4 hours ago, we published a video, but I am trying to see if I got a thumbnail for later tonight. Do we have a thumbnail for later tonight, Mark? I do not see one yet. Are you putting one up? Let us know. Cheers, Mark. Katie Turk was back in the house. What's going on, Katie? How you doing? If you like coffee, you should check out driftingdrams.com. I drank a cup of their Indonesian yesterday, one of my last little bits of their coffee that isn't allocated for cold brew for Bonnie. So I had a cup of their Indonesian 2 yesterday. You should definitely check out driftingdrams.com. And if you do, use the code WOO, W-U, for Whiskey Uncensored at checkout for 10% off. I believe that's still valid. Katie will tell me if it isn't, I'm sure. But if you want a discount on some great coffee, and I'm right that the code still exists, then check out driftingdrams.com. And even if it's full price, it's worth it. It's freaking delicious. driftingdrams.com. There you go. There's my advertisement. Scrolling. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Scrolling. Who's not a fan of freedom? Let's stop being such a commie, people. Ben, probably not going live tonight. Flying to Colorado. What are you doing in Colorado? Wow. Didn't know that. Well, maybe hopefully you'll come on and have a little turkey here then. Did not know that. Well, cheers, Mark. And I want to hear about where you're going. You're welcome, Katie. Is the code still valid? Just let people know. Not that anybody's ever going to use my code over other people's codes, but just need to know if that's valid. Well, that could be the worst excuse to go whiskey hunting, and that's coming from me. Damn, dude. Sorry for whoever you lost, but I guess cool that you're going to spin it into finding some scotch. I don't know. It was a bit of a weird one. I need to know what you would blend with Wild Turkey 101 if anything works. I blend it with glass. This is what I blend Wild Turkey with. I blend Wild Turkey with glass, and then my face. And of course, Shredwood says Sprite. So this one is super sweet. I went back and forth. This one is oilier, if that's a word. This is super sweet. I'm going to guess this is the new one. But it brought a touch of funk. It got me. And this is number 1. And number 1 is, as suspected, the latest embossed Wild Turkey 101. And this is actually a 2023 bottling of the newest bottle. There you go. Neighbor of my mom passed, but I've known him for 40 years. It wasn't a surprise, but still sad. I hear that. Well, let's raise a glass to him. What was his name, Will? See if I can wait long enough. It's always good to, raise a glass and remember somebody who's no longer with us. As I sit here in awkward silence with a glass in my hand. Don White. There you go, everybody. Hopefully you got some turkey or some beer or some whiskey. You got something in your hands. Raise it to Don White. Sorry for your loss, Will. And hopefully he blesses you with a fruitful Scotch hunt. Cheers, Don. Big ups. And that was my second place tonight. A little funkier, little sweetness, little spice, really nice balance. And that one is number 2, which is the red and white, the label most of us know probably best. And this is a (2020) Wild Turkey 101. And this just came in second place. Which means, not shockingly at all, in first place, the 1985 Wild Turkey 101 decanter. There you go. Number 4. Just unrivaled, unbelievable whiskey. So the shocker of the night, LL Fuck, is my favorite of all the red and white labels. Well, this is a Hawaii. This is an LLHI. We're an LL High. So, yeah. So that would be, I guess, a 2018 shred. But, yeah, this came in second to the Dusty. Really surprised this did not come in last. But I'm going to try it again right now. Now that I know what they are. Stand by it. This bottle, these years, this batches. Small Austin Nichols lost. And I feel weird about it. The 2013 lost to the 2023. And that's where we're at. And now we're an hour in. I've been drinking turkey. I got a whole bunch more turkey to drink here. Figure, why not drop the link? See if anybody wants to come have a drink of turkey or whatever the hell else they want to drink with me. And with that, Eric the Barbarian is in the house. Cheers, Eric. How you doing, brother? New Mexico represent. Mr. Hatch Chili himself. What's going on, Eric? How you doing, brother? Cool to see you in here. But as I was saying, why don't we see if anybody wants to come hang out? There's 30 people watching this shit show. You know, been going for an hour. Anybody want to come have a drink? There's the link. I'm going to pin it as soon as I can figure out how to do that. And, yeah. Let me get through that. Let me pin this link. And I should also do a mod check, because I haven't checked for mods tonight. Got some of the regulars starting to fill up the back room. Definitely got some of the regulars right now, and well, we're definitely gonna put this Dusty as gonna have more of later. Because god damn, it's delicious. Which is a cool town that's like 2 blocks. I don't know, only Eric would probably know that. That disco is 3/4 turkey, I believe, if you'd like to change it. I know it has a lot of turkey allegedly in it. But I have not tried it. But something I have tried is the cheese from where this guy comes from. He is a cheesy fellow. What's up, John?
Cheers.
And this guy doesn't have the pretty curtains or the puppy right now, but I guess we'll let him on anyway.
Appreciate
What's up,
brother?
Hey, man.
I'm waiting for the eggplant special to come on.
You mind? Give me a minute.
Yep.
I'll get the Elmer and the Sprite out of Shard Chops on.
Cheers, man. Been a while. How you doing, man? Cheers. I can't believe the small Austin Nichols came in last.
So I was searching after I jumped off Jody's stream.
Yep.
This is the bottle I'm on right now, if you can see that code.
LLLG24, yeah. 2023, yeah. Wait, no.
The second bottle I've had is really fucking good.
L is 2024, dude.
I know, that's just what it says on the bottle, though.
Oh, but what's the year you got written underneath it?
It's 2023. That's what it says on the laser code. That's what didn't make sense to me, but that's what's on there.
I thought K was 23 and L was 24.
Yeah, it looked like G and then 240607, and I'm like, well, why is it 724? Where's the 06 code?
Where did you put that in to decode that?
No, I just took I got a magnifying glass flashlight app on my phone. So I just held that up there and I wrote everything down.
Don't go by the other one. So D was 2015. So E is 2016. F is 2017. G is 2018. H is 2019. I is 2020. J is 2021. K is 2022. And L is 23. Huh, I'm wrong. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, that's what's on there, but
yeah. Huh. Speaking of being wrong,
it's a damn good bottle, though.
The captain of the eggplants. What's up, 81 Rye?
What's up, Shred?
What's up? 81 dicks in your mouth.
What's up there, 120P?
Whatever, dude. Hold on. Try this out. There you go.
Yeah, that was
I don't
great.
see the difference, man. Hold on. I got you on the 50-inch screen. Let me look at it.
Hey, look. I got you on the 15-inch dig, see, man?
Well, you guys are on a 60-inch screen here, so.
You got a 50-inch slot is all about you got.
Whoa.
Hey, John, don't say that to him.
Russell in the house. Here's man. How you doing, brother? Here's Russ.
Don't do it.
Punching out. More headaches to deal with. Later, brother.
Yeah.
So I got a can of Bud, and look what koozie I found.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
I've
wish
got a couple of these. I've got 2 of these laying around the house.
I got a Glen
Sam
Cairn
and Bobby,
folder.
freaking ghost.
I've got that, and I've got their coin too with Larry's bar.
I got a Glen Cairn holder that I take everywhere from them.
I got a Glen Cairn holder too. It's right here.
Yeah, well, mine says that whiskey she wants full.
No, mine says put food and whiskey in my face.
Yeah, well, you just come and go, okay?
Yeah, it's at some point I need to go to this bar at some point, but
Union 42, yeah.
yep, I need to go there.
Weirdest thing is every time I've been in that area, nobody's ever, like, we always end up at different bars and other things. I've been in their town and never hung out.
Yeah, but Larry used to be in Map Spring quite a bit too.
But the thing is that area has a lot of really great whiskey places. It's right on the Cincinnati, Kentucky border. And there's a lot of great whiskey places right there.
What's going on in California, Shred?
Just gargling commie balls like we always do. Just paying more taxes than I should. Having less freedom than I should. The usual.
No,
Hey, at least you get to go target shooting though.
No.
Yeah. For now. Hey, where's the fucking laser code on this thing, man?
I don't know. Legs?
I can't find shit on this.
The new one was right on the base behind the back label, but I'm not sure about that one.
Oh, I see it. 4021 FF 19.
Somebody write that down.
Oh wait, L4. Just one L. What does that mean? It's pre-20. It's pre-2014 if it has one L, I think.
Oh, look at laser codes. I just drank the bottle. You guys.
How many? Well, what kind of laser code they got on Miller Lite, man? No one cares.
No fucking laser code on that. They put it on. They put it on Buffalo Trace's best, brother.
They put it on beer when they're supposed to take it off the shelf. That's.
And mine doesn't sit long enough to fucking stay on their shelf.
Oh, same here.
Drink it right, or don't drink it at all.
Yeah.
I mean, most of Z-Men's Miller Lite doesn't even get to the can.
Oh, look at that. Dave met James Road at Union 42. That's cool.
That's awesome.
My 30-pack comes out of the store and it's gone in a week.
Well, I thought it came right out of the tank in the brewery, but...
Fred, you pick any one but the 1985, because the shit's special. Yeah. I will pour Sprite in. You tell me which one to pour Sprite in.
I don't want you to do that with turkey, man. You should do it with a Buffalo Trace product. That's wasteful.
I should finish one of these first?
Okay. I don't know, man. Do it with the new one because it sucks.
Yep.
I was going to say, if you jump down, I'll do Elmer and Sprite. So.
Damn, bro.
I will get a Buffalo
It's
Trace.
Sprite Zero.
But here you go. Well, this is actual Sprite from the tap
Right.
at Dairy Queen.
You gotta have some ice in there too, though.
Nah, I'm just gonna go. No. I asked for no ice specifically.
All right, but you,
For this
if you do it the right way, you gotta add a bunch of ice in there, man. That's all.
Well, right now I'm going for the flavor. I'm just pouring a little in.
Oh, okay. Is this the first time you've ever mixed Sprite with any kind of bourbon?
Yes.
All right. I'm glad I'm here for this, man.
And I might even do a true shred as the evening
Oh,
goes.
shit. You know how that... Hey,
Because apparently Mark's not going live tonight, so I don't know how long we're going. I wasn't really planning a long night because I've kind of hit it hard this week, but
yeah, man.
we'll see what happens.
I'm in the same boat. But Sprite and Stag Jr. is what's up.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right,
Let
well,
the kids tell you otherwise. Come on, Jigs.
Right?
Get
I'm going to keep with the theme, so I'm going to use a Turkey Rocks glass.
There you go. There's a little Turkey 101.
A little-
All right.
Little
There you
Elmo Kool-Aid.
I don't think Turkey's going to mix good with Sprite. I think Buffalo Trace is more of a flavor profile.
Nah, it might actually be all right, man. You don't know
So Elmo
Yeah.
Chili
It's crazy,
and
man.
that. It might actually be all right.
Hey, Buffalo Trace and Sprite. Good shit.
It
Yeah.
almost tastes like smoky Sprite.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
I wouldn't do the turkey, man. I would go with like a Eagle Rare or a Stag Junior. That's the top two that I would mix with Sprite.
Elmer
I've done
and
all
Cold
of it.
Barrel. Here we go.
Oh shit. John Kranz is going hard.
Not bad. But there's not much to
well,
it. But,
you're using the fake Sprite though.
well, the only full sugar soda I'll drink is the Mexican Coke. Everything else I drink is zero.
Yeah, I would do the same.
I'm fat enough. I don't need to have that much sugar.
I generally don't drink soda, so. But when I was when I was grabbing that burger quick, and the only reason I grabbed the flamethrower, I haven't thought of that burger in years. Is Dame Drops did a revisit where he did it like 8 or 10 years ago, yelling about how good it was. Did a revisit and said how good it still is. So I was like, oh yeah, I haven't had one of those in forever.
Even a basic double cheeseburger from Dairy Queen is really good.
Even
Yeah,
a single.
My
Because it actually tastes like it has char on it.
Mhm.
my blood sugar was high a couple weeks ago, and I had a doctor's appointment today. I was at 97, my A1C, and I went in that office.
9.7.
Yes, sir.
I don't know where
I
it's
don't know.
supposed to be at.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
It's supposed to be in the 7s.
Yep, Jigs. That's what killed it today.
It's
That's
supposed to be technically it's supposed to be under 6.
Well, okay. So anyway, she took it, and it was she took it, and it was 7-1 because I'm not eating fucking hosty hose and all this other sugary crap.
kind of what hose, Seabeth?
Yeah, what hose?
Oh, where's Joe with that Odie's hose? Odie's that sound clip now.
Yeah, hostess.
Joe, we need your Kendrick sound clip.
Yeah, Jigs. That's what caused my beard to disappear.
All right, so I'm gonna give a thumbs down to the turkey and Sprite.
Yep. You need, hey, get yourself a glass of ice and pour about 2 ounces of any kind of Buffalo Trace in there, and top it off with Sprite. You're in for a treat.
Any type of Buffalo Trace, huh?
Any type. I would go with like Eagle Rare is a really good one because it has that kind of grape flavor. If you don't want to go too hard and mix Stag Junior, I would go with Eagle Rare.
No, we watched you drink all that steak.
I know. That was a different time.
And you pulled me that night, I think.
I did. I think I probably passed out on the stream. I don't remember much of that night after that.
Actually, I'm not feeling great. No.
No?
I'm going back to drinking my wild turkey with a glass for now.
Man, I need to get Here, I'll just take a rip off this because I don't have fucking.
If you have either Canada Dry or the Zero Pen, try it with that Compass Flash you sent me. That's a good mix. It looks really good.
You know what's better? Just pour that compass box on a glass.
Yeah.
True, but
Stick it in a rocks glass. Gotta add some ice.
That's the shit, man. They
oh,
made
Josh,
better
Chris, I
rye
used to
back-
drink frickin' Canadian Club with Sprite, the frickin' tall ones.
Write your whiskey. Happy Friday.
Whatever, Jigs, just because you can't handle it. No, come on, man.
I got up to 9.7. They put me on Manjaro. Oh, good now. That's awesome. Does
Yeah.
still make the dude? What is the dude?
Is that the Jeff Bridges?
I didn't know he had a whiskey.
No, Mr. Mom is asking, and choose Mr. Mom. That if Dairy Queen still makes the dude.
I don't know what the hell it is. Does Dairy Queen still make the dude?
I don't know what the dude
I don't know
is.
what the fuck that is.
I don't know either, but let's say, let's see. Dairy Queen?
I think the dude, and all I can think of is a White Russian.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
Oh,
it is.
no, it's a fried chicken. It's,
The Big Lebowski, dude.
what is the, is it
Is it?
classic? So I think it's a regional thing only. I think it's only in Texas. They make it. It's a chicken fried steak sandwich.
Oh, I'd be in on that, but that's like my frickin' death row meal is a chicken fried steak.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So according to this, I believe they only make it in Texas.
It doesn't have anything to do with like a White Russian. There's no Kahlua in there or nothing like that.
No, doesn't seem that way.
So there's a bar my girlfriend and I went into, and they're like, well, do you guys want a blonde Russian? And we're like, okay, what's the blonde Russian? And they took the cream out and put Bailey's in instead.
Yeah, that's when you pour it on her
Yep.
stomach, go across the belly button, I think.
Oh, no, not that way, Z-Man. Just they put
Gross.
Bailey's instead of cream. God, was that really good.
Christ.
What?
What? That's gross.
What?
Z-Man, the stinky bastard.
I can tell you they do not sell that sandwich in New York.
No, when they
That
should.
sounds really good, though.
Yeah, it does.
Let's see, I live
Yeah.
2.5 hours from a Cracker Barrel, and that's the only thing I ever get there is chicken fried steak.
Only mixed Canadian whiskey with pop, maybe. Yeah, John.
Look,
I don't know, man.
if you haven't mixed Stag with Sprite, you're not living, dude. It was fantastic, okay?
What a
It
waste-
holds up.
What a waste of good whiskey.
It's not a waste if you enjoy it.
For the
Come on,
trip,
Z-Man.
Sorry, you drink your whiskey the way you
Yeah,
want.
look, I can drink my whiskey the way I want it, man. This is
yo,
America.
great shot confirmed. DQ in Texas still has the dude.
Okay.
I
Damn.
thought the dude was a movie from John Wayne.
And Mr. Mom is asking if anybody has the Rusty.
See,
Does
the only
anybody-
fried thing we get from Dairy Queen is a chicken strip basket. That's it.
Yeah, we don't. Rich and Rare Reserve is not distributed in New York.
It's all in Alabama.
JH says if you're going to F around with Sprite, mix it with Black Velvet or Seagram's garbage like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Kind of agree, because I did not enjoy it with turkey.
The bet.
I'm not going to
Canadian-
pour that with the Seagrams you sent me, though. That
No,
milk.
Black Velvet is it. Canadian
Jerry-
whiskey in a
Jerry
plastic
Black.
bottle.
Cheers, Jerry. How you doing, brother? Stag 23C is phenomenal. Have never had any stag that wasn't phenomenal.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheers to that.
Yep. Canadian whiskey in a plastic bottle is the best.
Not some of the worst stuff, though. That
Mr.
we're
Mom,
on a camping trip.
they have it at DQ in Oklahoma.
We were pouring a plastic handled Canadian LTD into a campfire one night because it was so fucking bad.
Wow.
Did it catch on fire?
But then some drunk ass threw a big lighter in the fire too, so everybody like ducked and ran for cover. So
Was that drunk ass named John Kranz?
no, it was actually a friend of mine, but that was the same trip that we were doing like the fireman's pour of Canadian LTD because that shit sucks so bad.
Well, that's when you know you've had too much. I did a party with a keg of Budweiser and a bottle of Black Velvet. And we went back the following night. It was still sitting in there.
I might mix this with Sprite if I had some. Like, I'm not even joking, bro.
What is that?
Is that Voyage yet?
Yeah.
It's Voyage in 120p.
Hey, look, man.
What? What? It's Wild Turkey Berry.
So RIP to Will's local DQ.
Yeah. Cough it out, man. Cough it out.
Yeah, I'm not into mixers either, but this fool has been trying to get me to do it. What is the Colorado Bulldog? That sounds something dirty. The Colorado Bulldog is a White Russian.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
Alexa, how do you make a Colorado Bulldog?
Sounds like a sex move.
That's what I was thinking.
The Colorado Bulldog is a cocktail made by combining vodka, coffee liqueur, heavy cream, and cola, with the option to add more flavoring.
There you go, William. It's always a good Sprite.
That is cold and can be enjoyed by itself or as a dessert cocktail.
That sounds
Colorado
disgusting.
Bulldog is named after
Where the hell is Rusty right now?
Don't know.
He's probably banned from YouTube for a few
Well,
days.
he was with Jody. He's probably with Todd and Andy right now.
What do you mean? What are Todd and Andy doing?
Are they still live yet or not?
They went tonight?
They were scheduled, and then they pushed it to last night, and then they pushed it till tonight at the same time.
And then they actually went? Fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, Todd was at the beach or something, so they kept pushing it back one night and then another night.
All right. Well, no, I don't know. I didn't know they did.
I was very happy to see you had 25 people on when it first started, and you've got 27 right now. So
yeah, how many are they still going? I had no idea they were.
William Hall said they're over.
Okay.
Who? Jody?
No,
he said 90.
Todd and Andy went.
Yeah, I saw 210 live.
I'll have to go back and watch it, and I'll have to break Todd's balls because that's what I do.
Yeah, they scheduled it for Tuesday, and then Todd was at the beach, so they scheduled it for last night, and then they scheduled it for tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyone took he was on earlier, so he's probably.
Yeah, he was with Jody earlier.
Was Todd burning up at the beach?
Jerry Black had 8-year age-stated Black Velvet Reserve. That's why. Holy shit.
That's good whiskey right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're not ready for this level of sexiness.
Oh, am I?
You're not ready.
I think I am.
I mean, this man has lost more weight than I have, and he looks sexy.
Really?
Richard Reserve with Sprite is a waste of good Sprite.
When did you lose weight?
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. Get your dollar bills ready for Eric the Barbarian.
Oh,
make it rain. Make it rain.
Make it rain.
What's up, fellas?
I'll make. Hey, Eric, I'll make it.
That's another guy that doesn't have a beard anymore either. So.
No.
Eric, I'll make
I'm clean shaven too, Eric. So.
Yeah, me too.
What's up with this lack of facial hair?
No,
I had a really good day at the whiskey store.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
We have to get a show and tell.
Yeah, I got a Stranahan's cask strength.
Okay.
That's a store pick for Specs in El Paso.
All right.
I got another Jack Daniel's rye.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
I got.
What's the proof on that, Jack?
133.7.
Wow.
There you go.
And then I got got one of my favorite cheap whiskeys in the whole world.
Oh yeah.
Put some Sprite on that.
No. And then
no man.
And a lot of you are gonna hate this, but this is my favorite of all the Texas whiskeys. This is cask strength Balcones rye.
Dude, those are the fucking bomb, dude.
This is 135.7 proof.
Did you crack that yet, Eric?
Yeah, I've cracked it already.
Because the ones I've had are like freaking cocoa powder, man. So good.
God. And then this, I got this
And
today
then-
too.
No, and then Rick has Fruit Ben Holiday too. Damn.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, and then this, and then this.
Oh, a little Lagavulin rum.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a cast strength Ben Holiday
All
too, guys.
I'm saying is one of Eric's clients actually made good on their bills today.
Not today, but a couple of days ago. Yeah.
And then he
So-
left it at the liquor store.
I did. I wanted, you know, there was some expensive stuff that I thought about getting, and I thought, you know, I just want some good whiskey.
What was the expensive thing you left there?
I left what was it? God, it was like, now I can't even remember. I was just so happy to go there, and this was at Specs, and the guy at Specs, he gave me a killer discount because I'm a veteran. I got a better than veteran discount. I mean, he really, he's all, you're a veteran, right? I said, yeah. He said, yeah, I'm gonna kick a good discount in for you. I said, well, you guys give me one all the time. He said, no, that's not enough.
That's awesome.
So he
Dude,
gave me,
I wouldn't say no, Eric.
Those Balcones cast strength rye picks, man. Oh my god.
dude, it's I had it to 10-90 sent people over here.
Oh, did they? All right. I had no idea that they were even going tonight. I mean, I checked from Tuesday night. I checked from last night. Tonight, I didn't even look.
Yeah.
Because I've also been trying not to worry about if other people are going, what
Right.
other people are doing, you know.
Right.
Because it causes stress and problems.
Hold
But-
on now. That's a very unben of you to not.
Well, I'm trying to be a little better. But, you know, I mean, granted, there are certain people who probably stream 8 days a week.
Yeah, no, we all know. Who
No,
we're
we don't
talking
talk about that though. That
But, you know, at the same time, whatever.
Well, it is what it is, man.
So I finished the 3 replaceable turkeys.
That's it.
But I do still have this pour. So, Eric, I was actually... so, you a really big fan of Mellocorn?
I am.
So, a buddy of mine texted me today. He might be watching. That he was in a store, and they had... Hang on, let me get you, John.
it's a big old handle.
There you go.
Big old
That's
handle.
handle?
The old label 4 Roses.
I'm gonna have that with a little bit of
They
tricks.
had and I believe it's Kentucky only. It was part of the Jim Beam like club, the male club or whatever. They had the 11-year Hardin's Creek Gold Origins, which is apparently mellow corn at 105 or 108 proof. I forget which.
Wow.
And it's 11 years old, aged in used toasted oak.
Ooh.
Huh.
Oh. That sounds good. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, you know, it's not a fancy drink, but I like it. I like the. I always tell people, to me, it's 100 proof. It's 100 proof. What's the stuff they sell at the fair? The corn they sell, kettle corn. 100 proof kettle corn.
So, Eric,
And it's bottle and bond.
you sent me a bottle a long time ago. I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna take a minute and go see if I can find it. It was from a New Mexico distillery, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember what it's called or what it looks like? Because I never opened it. Because right after I got that from you, it was kind of when you went on hiatus.
No, I don't remember.
All right, bye, Shred.
So if you have one of those hazmat light whiskeys like Octania,
No,
Just add a tiny little bit to a mellow corn once,
oh
and
yeah.
just kick it up. Oh man, that's really really good.
So this was Eric. We did like that Secret Santa kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he sent me I want to say it was a BRTO2 or a BRTO1.
Yeah.
And then there was a like a local whiskey you sent with it.
Yeah. Yeah. That may have been. I may have just sent you the Dry Point Blue Corn whiskey.
All right, I'm gonna take a minute and go see if I can find it, because if I can put my hand on it, we're gonna crack it.
All right.
I'll be right back.
The Blue Corn.
Eric, you're in charge.
Oh, that's. Crazy.
Can I say this? The 80 proof Four Roses and Sprite is way better than the Elmer and Sprite.
Is it?
Is it a batch?
No, it's the regular. You know, the 80 proof. The regular yellow label Four Roses.
Yeah, it's just that.
Which is like drinking candy for me anyway. But this is so much better with Sprite Zero than an Elmer is.
I'm not used to do that.
So what caused the Sprite and whiskey drink tonight?
Last Friday on Sean's stream, Shred was drinking Stag Junior at Sprite.
Stag Junior?
And he had a really good night, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said if he jumped on, I would have Elmer Teely and Sprite.
I will not condemn a man or woman for drinking
Cheers, Paul.
Whiskey any way they want to drink it.
Nope.
The best whiskey is the whiskey you're drinking right now, the way you want to drink it.
Yep.
I learned that from the Whiskey Tribe.
Yeah, I think we all.
See, I got a Compass box now from Ben, but
man,
one of my friends from India got me drinking Johnny Walker Black and Sprite or ginger ale. So I like a peated blend with ginger ale. But then I got the Compass box Glasgow blend, which is peated. But then Ben got me one from Irene that's finished in a sherry butt. So peated Scotch and a sherry butt with ginger ale, man, it's so good.
The other night I went on. I miss having Rex and what's his name?
Oh, Rex and Dan.
I miss having those guys together.
Something about the legality they had to separate them.
Yeah, the IRS was giving them shit.
I didn't realize that Rex owned the whole thing.
Yeah. All of that property, everything is Rex's.
Yeah, or his dad's, but yeah.
But he's not really the mooch who they make him out to be.
No, we didn't realize that until they had to separate everything.
Yeah.
And so the thing with Daniel is a little weird now.
Yeah, I like Daniel's. I call it Mr. Rogers with whiskey. Because I mean that's what he does. He comes in, he sits down, he opens up a bottle of whiskey, and he tells you a story about something. Sometimes it doesn't even have anything to do with whiskey.
Yeah,
but he's been doing that all along, and I think the two of them are fun to watch. But they've separated. I think they're still okay. And then who's the girl that's in there?
I mean, the thing that Rex and Brianna distilled, though, there's some really crazy stuff.
Yeah, and see, I don't like that aspect of Whiskey Tribe right now. I don't like that we distilled zebra urine today. I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care that they distilled zebra urine or that they distilled a bunch of fucking Twinkies that they soaked in water first. All that stuff doesn't do it for me. I liked when they sat.
JD, man, that Polish vodka is so good.
Oh.
At some point, I wish you were still over there so I could get more of that vodka, but man, that's good. He brought me back a $15 bottle of Polish vodka that tastes like fresh citrus. It's like the best vodka I've ever tried.
I think they're just fishing for content now.
Yeah, I'm saving up. I think I'm gonna go do the level 1 sommelier next year, like right after Christmas. I think I'm gonna go and do level 1. I want to get out of the legal business completely. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of doing it. I'm tired of people not paying. I'm tired of people paying less than they owe. I want to do something I like to do. I want to like do something around whiskey, or I'd really like to have a food truck.
Okay. What kind of food truck do you want to do then?
Uh-oh. He freeze up?
Did you freeze up, Eric?
Yeah, he did.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm back and I found it.
Hold on, Eric's frozen.
Oh.
What the hell?
JD's wife's coming back from the 20th. Is she bringing more vodka, JD? That'd be awesome.
I dug and I found this bottle that I got from Eric, and he's frozen. God damn it.
Yeah, Eric just said he wanted to quit the legal business and start a food truck, and then he froze up.
Now the suspense is killing me.
Now I really want some freaking Hatch chilies coming my way.
What the hell?
I want some green chili cheeseburgers coming from that direction up my way.
Well, he needs to come back because I just dug and found this whiskey that I got from Eric. Dry Point Distillers Blue Corn Bourbon Whiskey, Artisan Spirits, distilled in New Mexico.
What's that picture on the bottle?
Wasn't that didn't he buy a barrel and was hiding it somewhere?
I don't know. It's literally, I guess it's kind of an iguana or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but he was talking about he bought a barrel from a friend of his that was distilling, and he was aging it himself.
I don't know. Rye, wheat, barley, and Mexican heirloom blue corn, distilled on the grain, and aged American white oak barrels. Our blue corn bourbon whiskey delivers the New Mexican version of a classic American bourbon.
So since JD's in chat right now, I was going to send him an empty bottle of Naked Grouse, the old bottling, but there's a grocery store that has full bottles yet for $25.
Wow. So it says aged at least 13 months. But it is in New Mexico, which is hot as hell.
What is the hot?
Whiskey sucks. Polish vodka is better.
So, JD, these bottles are on the shelf at a local grocery store here in the Hicktown. Full bottles. $25. Which is probably one of the best blended scotches I've had.
So while I was digging, let's see what I missed in chat. So that Whiskey Row has ended for tonight also. I always forget they go Thursday nights.
Yeah, they were on earlier.
It's a very well-stacked stream.
No.
Well stacked.
It's usually just them.
The fact is, they're actually incredibly nice, both David and Jamie.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Whose stream were they on a few weeks ago? They were pretty nice.
I don't know, but it was.
I like watching their content.
They meant there might be a few Simpson chat there from time to time. Just saying.
Pretty much. Yeah.
God damn it! I found this bottle. Now I want to open it. I'm not opening it unless he's here. Cam is like drums and dribs. Yeah, or ring. Anyway.
So William Hall, you want the Naked Grouse, and JD? Yeah, I'll get you those.
Thank you. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stage. Get your bills out. What the hell happened?
Lightning strike.
Oh shit!
Well, speaking of lightning strikes,
we're in the middle of a. There it is. Dry Point Blue Corn.
Now,
prescription bourbon, man. Yeah, that.
I'm gonna say I'm a little scared. It says aged at least 13 months.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Z?
We live where it's hot.
Eric, it never rains in Arizona. We just went through a fucking badass rainstorm.
Dude, we're in the middle of the monsoon right now, so.
Well, you're getting what I just got. It was
yeah. So anyway, Ben, we're in the hot part of the world. Nobody ages their their booze long enough here because they're afraid they're going to end up having stuff like Balcones. So that's gonna taste young.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I found out today a buddy of mine's getting a barrel of old rye that's been sitting in Texas, and it went from a low barrel entry proof to 145 proof.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's because we don't have cool nights.
Yep. So I'm gonna open this shit.
All right. Well, don't expect too much. It's all right.
No, here's the thing. You sent it to me because you thought it was interesting. You wanted me to try it.
Yeah.
And then life happened.
Yep.
I never opened it. And this is, I think, the first time you've been back on my stream. God knows how long.
I don't get... I had to make sure I reset everything because I couldn't even find you. I had to actually type you in.
I'm definitely like shadow banned. I am absolutely. If I put up a short, I get like 60 views. I get nothing. Whereas people will get tens or hundreds of thousands.
Really?
I get like 10 or 60.
I have to find you on my subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am 100% out of the YouTube algorithm. Which, let's be frank, we can't really blame them.
What do you mean we can't blame them?
I mean, I'm not exactly good for their image.
Why do they care?
I don't know, but all I got to say is
Eat dirt.
New Mexico.
Cheers.
Yeah, no shit.
Let's see what this is about. Do you have a bottle of this right now, Eric, or no?
I do not.
Okay.
The last bottle I had, I go over to him every once in a while, and I'll have him give me, I'll have him pour me out some barrel strength, and it usually finishes about 109 to 112.
Really? Okay. Ooh, that's got an aroma. I'm gonna give that a minute.
Really?
That is not wild turkey.
No. There's no wild turkey on that. There's a quail. Huh.
Well, apparently, it's some kind of forest iguana or something.
Oh, that's the one that's got the horny toad. The horned toad.
Horny toad.
That is not a fucking horny toad. It's too big.
I'm calling it a forest iguana.
It's more of an iguana that you just shoot out of a tree.
We thought you was a toad.
Well, cheers, Paul. How you doing, man?
Cheers.
Viking bourbon.
L'chaim.
All right. So, speaking of which, while I was digging for this bottle, they said that you were talking about quitting the law game and starting to make.
Yeah, you said the food truck, and then you froze.
Yeah, I would very much like to have a food truck.
What kind of food truck?
Why? And what kind?
I actually like to have a food truck that my menu changes weekly. I like to cook. I'm actually a very good cook. My parents almost opened up an.
Did he just freeze again?
Yeah, because he does not answer a fucking question.
Oh, he's back.
She left my great grandmother left my dad her recipe book. She was Irish, but she married my Italian great grandfather, and his mother taught her how to cook everything. And that woman ground her own meat for her raviolis. She made her own pasta.
Hang on, time out. Talking of grinding meat. Here's a meat grinder.
I mean, I grind my own meat too, but
We all do. Little.
Hey, JD.
Yeah, that's not really grinding. That's just kind of
Smacking it up.
Grinder.
There you go. I wasn't sure if you saw me.
Yeah.
How you doing, JD?
So. Have you taken a sip of that yet, bourbon?
No, I'm taking in the crafty aroma.
Yeah, it's crafty. It's crafty.
It's crafty. It's grainy.
It's young. It's
That's fine. That doesn't mean it won't taste good. It's just for only
13 months.
For only 90 proof. She got a nose on her.
Yeah.
They always do.
So JD, I was saving this empty one for you, but if I see the full one, you want one?
Yeah, because I already have this one. I need the one you want. You have.
Oh, I got the empty one, but there's a little Piggly Wiggly here that has these for $25 still on the shelf here.
Yeah,
There's a Piggly Wiggly where you live?
That'd be good. if I wanted
Wisconsin's got Piggly Wigglies everywhere.
So something to know, the glass on that is super thin. You're going to have to really pad that well, because I had a bottle of that. That bottle
The
you
one
have,
that JD has or the one I have?
one you have. And I brought it to a liquor store to sample some of the guys that were on it, because it was an enjoyable around $30 scotch. And one of the guys that worked there bumped into it with his foot, and the bottle shattered. The bottle just cracked in half.
Wow.
I mean, these bottles for $25, they are so tasty.
Well, I'm just saying, if you hand deliver it,
Okay. Well, I mean, I got those air sleeves here too.
Does it feel really thin to you and light?
Not really too bad, but I've got all those air sleeves though here too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize Ben Holiday was a screw top.
I mean, this for a blended scotch for $25 is such a deal.
Everything should be screw top.
They came in the bottle.
I
I
agree.
bought so many of these. Yeah, they were like $22. I bought like a case, and just good stuff or blended bolts.
Yep.
All right, I'm going into my first pour of New Mexican Blue Corn, at least 13-month-old whiskey.
So has anybody had the Ben Holiday, the soft red wheat yet?
No. I actually avoided the soft red wheat. I didn't want it. I got the Missouri straight bourbon whiskey.
Because there's like a 6-year Missouri straight whiskey, and then one store's got the soft red wheat.
I had a choice for either of them, and I chose the straight.
I should get the 6-year then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a wild ride. It is really sweet up front.
Eric, do you still have that barrel hiding somewhere yet?
I do. I have a barrel of what he's drinking still in hiding.
I remember you were talking about you were going to hide it for a while, and
yeah, it's been 3.5 years now. I wanted to get it out to 4, and then he's going to dump it for me. He just couldn't store it, so I went and put it in a U-Haul climate-controlled storage unit.
How come you did climate controlled?
Because if I didn't, it would be 168 degrees in the non-climate controlled ones.
So what's the temperature in the climate controlled ones?
It gets up there. During the day, it gets up probably close to about 100 degrees during the summer.
Nice. So it's still hot, but you're not getting the full New Mexico hit.
No, I mean, then it's out of the sun. It's on the first floor of the.
So have you sampled it?
I feed it a year ago, and it's better than that.
Now, do you think maybe you want to do like maybe 1 year not climate controlled or something?
That's what I'm actually thinking. I have a friend who has a storage unit that is what are they called? Those storage containers, and he's got room there. So I'm thinking about putting it in the storage container for a year, and then be done.
Even maybe not a year. Maybe try it after a couple months. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea.
So is it a 53 gallon?
Yep.
Do you have any estimate on how much is still in there?
I have no idea, but it's still, I would say it's somewhere in the neighborhood of about 2/3 to maybe even 3/4 full, because I've done a good job at keeping it from, it doesn't leak, and I don't know how much the Angels have stolen from me.
I mean, I'm just going to say for anybody listening, of course, this is hypothetical. Nobody would actually do this in a regular storage facility where they do not allow volatile substances to be stored. So, of course, this is all hypothetical. And
right, we're just talking here like, what if?
Right.
I
So
agree.
that XO,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how is it?
Nice.
At first when I tried it, it was okay, but now since I've had it for like over a couple months, it's gotten way better.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a recommend?
For the price, no.
Okay.
Not for the price.
Yeah, we're gonna dump it. I'm gonna take it back to the guy who distilled it. We're gonna dump it, and he's gonna bottle it for me. And then I'm gonna give it away. Give it away now.
Yeah, JD. The only one of those I bought was the very fine and rare, the old Woodford.
Oh yeah. I got a bunch of those through the old bottlings too, but this is a duty-free release.
Fellas that he made.
But for 140 euros, it's not.
That the fine and rare was weird because it reminded me of like my mom's Spritz cookies at Christmas. There was that marzipan, the almond extract. It was really, really good.
Yeah, Elmer drank it with Sprite, and we also Plant is designed to be drank on the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right now I'm tasting it tastes like a toasted oak raisinette. You know, it's crazy.
Toasted oak raisinette.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Like a chocolate, like a toasted oak chocolate covered raisin.
Exactly.
Great Shot's also saying this
Wow,
is
that sounds delicious.
It's gotten better. At first, it was like terrible, but I mean, like I have half a bottle. I can send some samples out to people if they want, because you know I can get another one, which I have in Poland because I bought 3 of them. So I gave one to Independent Joe. He said he didn't like it. I have mine, and then I have an extra one that's at the house.
So I wish.
Okay, so we do a swap. I'll try that, JD.
I wish Knob Creek would put this at 120.
Did you see what William Hall asked you, John?
I
Yeah.
can't see shit, man.
If I can get one of those, I would love to do that. Because yeah, that would cost me what they're $25 here
Oh yeah.
for that naked grouse.
Yeah,
JH
25
says he actually got a Whiskey Uncensored notification tonight. Well, cheers
Wow.
to that. Impressive.
Cheers.
I didn't get nothing from you. I mean, I was going through it and I just went to my personals. I was like, oh, he's alive today? It's like, I'm subscribed and I get no notification.
The only reason
I'm telling you, I'm literally like,
Look at William Hall's comment about Rich and Rare Reserve.
the only reason I knew you were on is because Todd
was a bullfrog.
Todd Nandy said you were on. That's why I'm here.
All right. Well, I appreciate they did that. I didn't even know they went, because I figured they were just postponing again and again and just going to go next week. Z-Man is the biggest horny toad I've ever seen.
He's the biggest chicken sausage I've ever seen, but
Hey, thanks for the love, and John, shut the F up.
They turned him into
hey,
a
I had chicken sausage earlier tonight, Z-Man. So
Well, good. I hope you enjoyed it.
yep, I did.
Wait. Will says, I got a barrel of Rich and Rare Reserve. They paid me to take it. They even paid to have it shipped to me. Gonna give it about 20 years here in Indiana to see what happens.
wow. Rich and Rare.
You just got to review it on an overpass in Indiana. But
Here's that.
If I lived in Indiana, I'd have to have a barrel of whiskey too.
I'm gonna need to try this stuff with heavier rate.
I mean, I've driven in Indiana plus a lot of cornfields. So.
I think with age on it, it'll be better. I really do.
And a cast strength. It's got a really interesting sweetness. It definitely can tell it's young, but it's not really hot.
Nope.
It is a little tannic, which is interesting.
I've tried to tell him that I think he should at least age it to 24 or 28 months.
Can he afford to do that?
There you go, great shot. I'm not sure.
Right,
20 years.
That's the thing. Can he afford to?
It's also it's also got this funkiness to it.
Yeah, look at Great Shot's comment. That's
Great Shot's comment. I'm not sure if 20 years.
I'm not sure if 20 years will help.
Hey, cheers, Gandy. Cheers, Gandy Road.
Yeah, I think that.
hey, Gandy Road. Cheers, man.
I think another year on it would change it tremendously. But he won't do it, and I mean it's not my distillery to make him do it. If I win the lottery, it will be my distillery to do it.
So you didn't answer. What kind of food truck were you thinking about, and how how serious are you about this?
I'm pretty serious. I've already started pricing some trucks. I mean they're going to do a truck ride.
Okay.
Why a truck and not a restaurant?
Because
Restaurants
I
have too much
don't want to
overhead.
do it every day. I want to do it like on Saturdays. We have a really big farmers market here. We have
Okay. Yeah.
for the last 20 years we've had one of the top 5 farmers markets in the nation.
Wow. Okay.
And so I would like to do it at the farmers market. We do a
Cheers, Dan.
Wednesday market.
Good,
It's not as big. And we do a first Friday market, which is more of an artsy-fartsy market. But
Oh, there we go. Egg roll.
there
Yep.
he is.
Cheers, Dan.
So
Hope you're doing well.
I
That
Fellow
thing.
Wisconsinite right there.
Yep. I hope that thing is going as best as can.
I've got a smoker now.
Here's
So
brother.
I wouldn't mind doing some smoked meats,
Okay.
but I also want to do Italian food because I've got an Italian background. I know Thompson's not an Italian last name, but my great grandfather's last name was Caputo, and he was from. He and my grandmother were from Pittsburgh, and there's a lot of Italians in Pittsburgh, and so I'm still toying with the idea. I still got probably a year before I can do it.
So what would you? I was gonna say, what would you do? Would you still do some legal work?
Yeah,
Because you still got to pay the bills
yeah.
until it takes off. Anyway,
Until it takes off, and then
you can pay some people to run it, and then you get a second one, a third one.
yeah. And I have a friend who's getting ready to open a brewery here, and he doesn't want a kitchen off his brewery because it's just extra money, extra expense. So he's got a space next to the building that's going to be his brewery, where food trucks are going to be able to park, plug in, hook up, and sell their wares. Which I think is great. Which I think it's the best idea. I think it's a great idea to have a food truck outside your brewery. You don't have to have any of the expense for the food.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll make the food, and people come get it, and then go sit down on his patio and eat and drink his beer. And he makes good beer. Oh my God!
Yeah,
I
I've been to a couple of breweries where that was set up. That there was a food truck.
I got a liquor store. I got a liquor store here in Arizona, Eric, that does food trucks Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah,
They bring in different ones every fucking weekend.
yeah.
So you can buy their liquor and you go outside and you sit in the courtyard and get your food and go sit down. And enjoy yourself.
I'm gonna pour another pour of this so I can get to know it.
Cool.
Hey, I waited a long time to open this bottle.
Yes, you have. Yeah, that was 2 Christmases ago, wasn't it? Or was it last Christmas?
Yeah. No, it wasn't this past one.
No, it was 2 Christmases ago.
Yeah. I mean, how often does a New Yorker reach for New Mexican whiskey,
Not often.
Yeah.
But I wanted to crack it with you, so here we are finally.
I appreciate you.
And it's different, but I look forward to the Barbarian blend.
Yeah, I can't wait to try that one.
Me too.
But it's not bad. It's interesting. It's definitely got that crafty twang to it.
Yep. So here's the Ben Holiday 6-year Missouri Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's the Rick House proof, so it's 120 proof,
There you go.
which I think's not a bad proof.
Hey,
Yeah.
David's got a question.
It's from New York City, man. That's
Yeah.
How often does a New Mexican reach for New York salsa? New
it's like
York
it's all over my bullets and everything, man.
Get a rope.
I just remember those commercials, like, dude, it's all over my bullets and everything.
Yeah.
What the hell is this I just got? Reserve Bar got a single cask Highland Park?
Really?
Shit, $188 with shipping.
I'm back to this turkey, man. It's so good.
All turkey is good. But
So
Dutch turkey is the best.
Yeah, I mean, the 81 I had was the best, but this was the 2023 one.
Oh.
Well, how's that for a hybrid?
Oh.
Last name doesn't have to match the food you're selling. I ate at a good Chinese restaurant in Alaska owned by a Native American.
Well, that's true. That's true. I mean, there's a guy here in town that has a food truck that he cooks. He always has noodles ready to go, and every day he has different things to put on the noodles. Sometimes it's Asian, sometimes it's Italian, sometimes it's just whatever he's decided. I mean, one time he had the thicker egg noodles and Swiss meatballs, and my God, that was good. Swedish meatballs. Sorry, not Swiss. And Swedish meatballs were good.
Man, I was hoping Mark was going to go. I don't know that I got it in me to go long for him tonight.
It's only fucking 8:30 in Arizona, bro. You're right.
Yeah, if I lived in Arizona, that would be helpful.
Well, give it 30 minutes and see how you feel.
Oh yeah, I'm not shutting down yet. I'm feeling it already. It's like there's nobody to hand off to. So it's like normally I'd go hard in the paint. You know what I mean?
It's 10:30 here. I've got tomorrow off.
Yeah.
John Kranz is going live.
I don't know about that, I work 4/10, so I'm off on Friday. So
somebody have a live going. So
yeah, maybe.
I mean, like I said, I ain't shutting down yet, but I'm feeling it. That's all. I'm waiting on Sealbox to let me know when they get Eagle Rare. Why would you
wait for that?
Yeah.
Why would you want Eagle Rare?
Jack, I hate to say all that because like the other day, and it was actually on a short by 21090. I view like Eagle Rare and Weller, the regular Weller, and the regular Buffalo Trace, and even Blanton's. Those are all the light beers.
I mean, Joe, if you want to go to a handoff, that'd be great.
They're all the light beers of
handoff, hand job. I don't know, but
yeah, I mean, but weirdly, I have a mental block on Eagle Rare. I've talked about it before. It was the third bottle of bourbon I ever bought, and it was a terribly corked bottle, and I didn't know that it was a rotten cork.
Really?
I just thought it was the next level of whiskey, and I hated it. So I didn't buy another bottle of whiskey for a year. And then my buddy that recommended it to me came over. You might have heard of him, Tony Two Does.
Yeah.
No, never. No.
And he tried it, and he's like, "This tastes like freaking acetone. This is the worst thing I've ever tasted." And I'm like, "Yeah, why would I want to explore more bourbons if that's what they taste like?"
That's not what they taste like.
He's like, "That's not what they taste like." But ever since then the next bottle I went and got, I think, was Old Forester Signature 100, and that spawned this.
That was okay.
That was a life change. And yeah. But still to this day, I like Buffalo Trace better than I like Eagle Rare.
I've had Eagle Rare cork break on me, and I got it out of the bottle, and I was paying $100 a bottle for that shit, and I just recently found it for $65, so I bought one.
Cheers, Ben of the North. There you go.
Buffalo Trace out here is $25 all day.
I have one bottle of Eagle Rare and give it to my nephew. I can't find in Oklahoma. Only ones are 99 plus.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane.
That's stupid because it doesn't make no sense. Like I got rare like 3 weeks ago. It was $37 here in California.
I mean, I will say the average price here now is like 50 to 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's also because the distributor raised the prices on the stores because they knew they could make more money.
Yeah, I would.
New York. But no, do not pay $100. Don't even pay $60. If you're paying $60, it better be a pick.
Yep.
It better be a pick of a store you know if you're paying $60 for Eagle Rare.
Yep.
The store here in town had a pick of Eagle Rare that he sold at MSRP.
I got the 1.5 liters up there of the Eagle Rare.
It's not the same price everywhere, guys.
I know.
Otherwise known as William Hall. Old Forester got me into bourbon hardcore. Love the Old Forester line, especially the single barrel proof, otherwise known as
These bitches!
I love these bitches.
These bitches love me.
I got a bottle of that in the fucking closet.
I love you, Jared.
I do not pull that thing out because that thing will get you fucked.
I love that guy.
It'll get you fucked up. That bottle will get you.
So when COVID broke out, I started drinking bourbon, and the place that was just around the corner from me had Jim Beam Distiller's Cut, which was a 2017 special
Oh
release.
God, that bottle was so good.
I still have a bottle of that.
They actually that place the guy who owns that it's a damn convenience store. The guy who owns it bought up every case he could find. He still has over 60 cases of Distiller's Cut.
60 cases?
Yes.
God, I paid $19. That was one of my favorite bottles, man. That
I paid $24 for it when I buy it. It's $24 a bottle, and I love it.
I got a Jim Beam store pick that I have.
I would love to have more of that one.
There you go.
Oh, dude, that's one of my favorite bottles.
I got it for like $35 on clearance.
Hey, my surrogate dad's in chat. Cheers, OMJ.
Yeah,
This is one of my favorite labels ever.
I was buying white label Jim Beam.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, John.
These were such good bottles, man. They were such a great label.
David's got a case. I think I have one bottle left. David's got
if I got more of like Jim Beam Distiller's Cut, I would love it.
Well, let me see what I can do.
We all are, Fritz. We all are.
It's a really good. It's what I say is it's what the white bottle.
Appreciate
would be.
that.
It's what the white bottle would be if it was 100 proof.
That 100 proof bottle for like $19 was so good.
Yeah, it's like I paid 24 and some change for it now.
I had no idea I was going to sit here all night and drink New Mexican whiskey.
You're a lucky guy, man. Though.
Good for you.
Hey, it's different. I like different.
Yeah, you said that Distiller's Cut, that was good. I was drinking that in Lithuania and Poland, and I didn't know anything about it. I was like, I mean, that's really good. And it was like
it's so good.
But over there, the conversion rate of the dollar is so strong. It came out to like $15 a bottle.
Yeah. It was $19 a bottle.
Yeah, it was like stupid cheap. I'm like, this tastes good.
Yeah, when I was stationed in Germany, I could buy a box of Cohiba Esplendidos for about $125 because the mark was 3 to 1.
You say Gorditos?
Esplendidos.
Well, here's a Gordito.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Gordo?
What's up, Gordo?
Come on, Gordo.
How you doing, man?
Better. It was kind of a wild night, sitting in here listening to you rattle on about turkey, and then my wife came and got me.
Are you feeling better, though?
Yeah, I'm better. I'm
okay.
fine.
So your wife came and got you, and
Neighbor's car alarm had been going off for like 2 hours. I can't hear shit in the garage because I built this well, but go over there and find out he's stuck in his car. He had dialysis today.
Oh no.
So I went and helped him get out of his car into his house. He couldn't hardly even hold himself up. We're sitting here like, what the fuck? And he's got no family left or anything, so we got a hold of people that have been kind of helping him mow the yard and stuff lately, but he needs to get more help with stuff.
He needs home care, or he needs to be in someplace.
He probably really just needs in-home health care, but he's stubborn old mechanic that just refuses all that,
Yep.
Thinks that letting anybody in is going to have everything taken away.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least till he gets until he's stable and used to it.
Yeah, I don't know. He just got done with his third bout of cancer, so he's had it rough for the last 10 years.
Yep. Wow. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
There you go. Find a 175 of Eagle Rare if you can. It's huge, fun bottle to have. It's like a baseball bat. They come around once a month here in Jersey for $75. Yeah, I see them for like $85, $90.
They're huge.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
So like I have all the series of different sizes. So I have the through a 350, the 700, the 750, and the 175.
You want to hear what makes even less sense here? Eagle Rare here. 750s are generally $55 to $65. Yeah, there's places that want 100, but 55 to 65 is pretty average. 50 to 60 you'll find. But 375s you can get for $19.99 or less.
That's what they should be.
Right. And if you can find a handle, they're generally 80 to 90.
Yep.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. The 750s are
$50, $50 or $60.
Yeah, I got a 350 store pick.
More $59.99 to $69.99 is what I really usually.
So yeah.
If you're a Dolphins fan, T-Man, did you get the text I sent you?
No, not yet.
Oh, look at your text.
Hey, Ben, are the 350 store picks, or are they just regular?
Damn, I just found another bottle I forgot I had.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you go. A little Heaven Hill Bib 7-year.
Yeah, man. It's nice. This 7-year is good.
And Roger Randall here, too. Damn.
Cheers, man.
How you doing? And saying Mike Brock. What is Mike Brock?
Oh, Mike's here, too. Nice. Cheers, man.
Where is Mike Brock? I don't see him. Huh.
So, last night I was on Bourbon Battalion's place, and they look like they're really doing well with their cigar blend.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna order a 5-pack. I want to try it.
Of Uncommon Valor.
Yeah, Uncommon Valor.
Bourbon Battalion has released his own cigars. It's called now Battalion Cigars. First release, Uncommon Valor. Check them out.
And he and Pinch Hitter Whiskey and one other person. Who's the other person?
Big League Bourbon's in there.
Yeah,
Big League, not Pinch Hitter.
I was actually on with them their after party on Instagram only. I had to stick with them last night.
I slept for a little bit before. I went to bed early,
but I'm impressed. I asked them a bunch of questions because I'm a cigar smoker. I like cigars. I don't like weak cigars. I hate Connecticut shade cigars. You might as well just be breathing air. But it sounds like they have a nice medium-bodied, full-flavored cigar. So I'm going to get 5, and I'm going to try it. And if I like them, I'm going to smoke one. I'm going to actually do a video. I'm not going to do a live, but I'm going to smoke one and then put the video out. But I think they're onto something. I'm a little envious. I've always wanted to have my own cigar brand.
Well, now you know somebody who could maybe,
Yeah,
be in that direction in the future.
maybe. I got all.
You want to have a cigar brand? You want a food truck?
Yeah, I got so many things. I just so tired of the law.
I mean, I love pipe tobacco more than cigars, though.
I don't, because you got to monkey with it all the time. I
love the smell of the pipe smell. So.
I've actually never smoked a pipe.
I like the smell of pipe tobacco, but I hate monkeying with the pipe tobacco. I
had family members that smoked pipes, and I love the smell of that tobacco.
I hate that I have to light it all the time. The thing I like about a cigar is I can smoke a cigar, I can set it down for 5 minutes, come back, and that cigar's still lit.
Not always.
Not always, but a lot of them. A good roll.
I mean,
a nice
5 minutes later, I still want to be lit too. But...
So this Ben Holiday Rick House Proof is a good bourbon. This is a good bourbon.
Yeah.
I mean, is it that good? Because I leave it on the shelf all the time. It just sits there. So
it's good. I like it. It's 6 years old.
It's $50 here for that.
I paid 43.
Okay, that's $50.
You paid 43 for the. Oh well, you got the veteran.
I got the veteran discount. Yeah,
the veteran toe touch and discount or whatever you got.
Yeah, that's what I
thought. What was the shelf price on it?
Like 50, 51,
okay.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
see, the Rick House Proof, if we see it here, is like 60 to 65.
Wow.
And maybe I'll pick it up. I mean, it just sits there all the time. So
it's New York. Everything's more expensive.
Yeah, well.
I'm out. Cheers, fellas.
You're out, Z.
Yes,
Cheers,
sir.
brother.
Peace.
Later, man.
Smoked cigarettes, cigars, and pipe in my 20s. I gave up all tobacco in 89, including Skull. I smoked cigarettes until October 26, 2007. And I only have cigars, I don't know, half dozen times a year at this point. I have them very rarely because I get to nicotine way too easy and way too dependent on it.
I just won't smoke indoors, and so most of the time when I'm drinking, I'm on something like this, and I'm not smoking in the house. I'm just not doing it.
I enjoy it, but I'll only have it on occasion if I got a couple of guys together.
Yeah,
I'm on a trip, things like that. Then I'll have a couple cigars, but
yeah,
that's it because I have to keep that. I have to keep that line because quitting nicotine was one of the hardest things I ever did. I still to this day have a 2-week blackout that I don't remember.
Really?
Yep. Oh, it was not good. It was no bueno.
I'm really grateful that I don't have an addictive personality because I have done a lot of.
See, well, what's interesting is generally I don't either. I could, as much as I enjoy whiskey, I could never have another drink and be fine.
Yep.
I don't like gambling at all, but nicotine was my metabolism.
I used to smoke because I don't like the taste of cigarette tobacco. So I used to smoke Jarum Blacks, the clove cigarettes, and those aren't good for you.
No.
Oh.
Anybody over 50 smoked cloves.
Yeah. I smoke cloves.
If you're close to 50, you smoke cloves.
But I stopped like 5 years ago, and I mean I stopped dead. Said I'm not doing this anymore, and I've never picked up a cigarette again. I still smoke cigars, but I don't inhale.
Hey, cheers, Mike.
The only smoke I inhale
is Mike.
You all know the only smoke I inhale.
You're Bill Clinton. Got it.
Yeah, I inhale.
DVD.
Mike Stahl, get your ass on here.
Smoke weed every day.
I smoke weed every day.
Smokes the pole.
Where the hell did you disappear to?
I love THC.
Oh shit! Shredwood is jealous. He lives in California. He can't get no wood.
I had my last cigarette will be 12 years ago, I think, this Labor Day weekend.
Good for you.
I'm probably at least 25 to 30 at my last cigarette, I think.
My dad used to smoke 2 packs a day, and he had a hiatal hernia. He didn't know he had a hiatal hernia, and it attacked him one day when he was on the road doing something, and he got sent to the hospital in Oklahoma City. He thought he was having a heart attack. And so they did the whole thing. They said, no, you just have a hiatal hernia. You just need to not eat such greasy food and you'll be fine. He wadded up the cigarettes in his pocket and he never touched another cigarette again because he was certain that he was having a heart attack. And never touched them again. But I mean, he's a neuropsychologist who can prescribe medication. So he prescribed himself some Valium, so it was easy for him to quit smoking cigarettes.
Get out of here, man.
He was on here earlier and then he disappeared.
Yeah, then chicks, get on your chicks.
He probably had to go smoke some pole. Quit smoking since 2004 after getting pneumonia. Almost died, so I decided to quit.
That's a good reason to quit.
I mean, I was probably about 25, and we were out playing hockey, and I just quit. Got tired of hacking. I'm like, fuck this.
Great shot. I'm still smoking cigarettes and cigars. I'm not a quitter.
I'm not a quitter. I still smoke cigars. I'll always smoke cigars.
That's why I'm still drinking. I'm not a quitter.
Mom, my dad smoked 2 packs a day of unfiltered Camels.
That's what my dad did. Them little fucking things that get you high for about 5 minutes.
Those were good. Camel wide lights were my jam.
My grandfather, starting in World War I, my great grandfather smoked Lucky Strikes unfiltered, and he smoked those all the way until the what's it called, the we call it COPD now, but it was it killed him. Emphysema. He smoked those cigarettes until emphysema killed him.
I mean, my maternal grandfather smoked Winston's till I was 4 years old, and he died of emphysema.
Do you remember Trues with the plastic triangle in the filter?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I'd like those on occasion too. Yeah, you did, Shred.
Yeah, my grandma, she smoked the Virginia Slims all the time.
Yeah, my grandma smoked Winston menthols.
Yeah, my maternal grandfather smoked Winston's,
and she smoked those. She went and did a stress test. She went and did her physical, including a stress test, and her doctor told her, and I mean, she died because she had uterine cancer at 74, but her doctor told her, I'd tell you to quit smoking cigarettes, but it'd probably kill you. He said the stress of stopping smoking would probably kill you.
Yeah. My grandfather smoked what do you call it? You remember the brown cigarettes, the Moors?
Yeah.
That's what my grandfather smoked.
They came with the red or green packs.
Yeah, red packs.
Yeah.
When my older brother's godfather died, was it 79 probably? We went to the lake and the son smoked a pipe then, and I literally can remember that smell to this day. That pipe smoke, and I freaking love it.
Jig says Shredward smokes eggplant and swallows Sprite.
Oh my god.
There you go. Great shot started in the 2nd grade stealing Dad's Pall Mall non-filter.
Oh,
God damn, 2nd grade.
I just remember walking around the playground at school. And there were like Salem butts hanging at like the, you know, like we'd pick up and like take a puff off them. And
No, God, when I was a kid.
but that's probably like 81, 82 probably.
Yeah, when I was a kid, people smoked cigarettes, and I was like, that is the nastiest tasting shit. I tried. I wanted to be cool. But God, they tasted like ass.
Yeah, but you eat ass.
He tossed out once a month.
I mean, that's like being a racing fan. Like, oh, Quinton, okay, I'll try one.
Nope. No, that shit's just, and I mean, cigarette tobacco is basically floor sweeping.
Wait, Gordo, you got a couple of those? Damn.
Yeah. I imagine somebody probably wants a couple.
What's a couple?
Oh,
A case?
Some of them samples.
Case of what? I missed something.
The Still Austin Madeira.
Oh, okay. I haven't tried. I had the Ruby Port. I haven't had the Madeira though.
I haven't had either one.
Pour me another Madeira.
The Ruby Port was really good. That came from Mark. Though.
I turned down a Madeira Springbank today for $2.50.
Ooh,
Oh, Shred was bougie. He went with the Nat Shermans. Pinto Mint. They had $8 a pack 25 years ago.
Pinto Mint.
For Nat Shermans on occasion. Those were expensive fucking cigarettes.
That's bad. What was that? American Spirits. Them fuckers.
I started smoking in the Army because people who smoked got a fucking break twice a day that the rest of us didn't get.
What was it? The underage beer parties here at the farm was always Marlboro Lights.
And so I started smoking cigarettes in Europe, and in Europe you could buy any cigarette you could buy rolled, you could buy loose. So you could roll your own.
Either Marlboro Lights or freaking Newports on the phone.
So I started smoking Marlboros, and then I found Drum, and I was like, "Oh, this is
you're not wrong.
Drum's way better than Marlboro."
Dude, don't smoke menthols and like wake up the next morning. Oh.
You got it in foods and stuff like that. I know.
There you go. Chicks sticking to crack.
And then I tried to smoke Gaulois. Has anybody ever smoked a Gaulois? It's a French cigarette. It's a French cigarette. It is the worst.
The only one I ever heard was like the Gigante or something.
Does it taste like Surrender?
It tastes like cheese-eating Surrender Monkey.
Oh, thanks, Mark. I appreciate it.
Dunhill. Yep, Dunhill's were the bomb.
Yep. Those Nat Shermans came with Sprite. Security at a Dallas hospital. I'd stand around the parking lot smoking pipe and chip chick. Nurses love the pipe smell, and I like that I got to watch them get in their cars.
There you go, old man Joe. I'd rather take that. That's.
Yep, you're right about the old man Joe. He knows 'cause he's always traveling. He's always in Thailand.
Yeah, no, that's
My
absolutely.
little hope is to whore myself to every woman in town.
Chianti Blonde?
Gigante. That was like the French brand.
Jeton Blonde.
Yeah, that was the French brand.
That was but the Gaulois, they had a helmet on the cover, and dude,
I got a helmet you can put on the cover.
I smoked. Yeah, I took one hit off a Gaulois and I stopped breathing. I could not get a breath in my body. My body was like, "This is what are you doing to yourself? Are you in?"
Your body was like, "This is it. Surrender."
Yeah,
you were taking surrender into your body.
What was the Miller High Life commercial? These pins are going down easier than a French Sprite spider.
Oh. 2.5 hours in. Nobody's going mine.
oh my God.
We're good. Where the hell did Ian go? What the fuck?
This is so good.
I guess he got an invite somewhere else or something. I don't know.
What are you drinking over there? What was that? Show me the bottle.
It's a Stranahan's cask strength. This is the stuff.
That's a good one. I like their blue bottles too.
I'm okay with those, but the cask strength, like this is
the cask strength is hard to get, but they're good. It's just hard to get over here in California.
They're store picks, and so
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what do I pour after having New Mexican whiskey.
If that blue one can go with anything.
Maybe Armagnac, or cognac.
Oh, there we go. I got some Armagnac there. See?
Hang on, let me highlight you, dude.
Dude, my
did that say 1914 or
1974? 1974.
There you go.
I dated a woman whose dad was Waffen SS in Germany, and that guy had a bottle of Armagnac that he stole from a French vintner in 1940.
No, he didn't steal. He relocated it.
He stole it. And so,
is that guy still breathing, Eric?
No, he's dead. And thank God. I hated him.
Because if he wasn't, I would have asked for his address.
So anyway, he hated me. He hated me because I was an American soldier dating his daughter. His daughter was a doctor. So she was dating an American soldier, and she didn't have a good enough sense to date an officer. She was dating an enlisted man. And he hated me. And so I just wanted him to accept the fact that she and I were in love with one another. So I bought him a fucking box of fucking Cohiba cigars, and I bought him 3 bottles of tequila, and I was starting to make an inroad with him, and then I saw him snap. And he went and he pulled this bottle of Armagnac out of his fucking liquor cabinet. And that's when he started in on me and how unrefined I was and how bad Americans were and blah, blah, blah. And then he started going into, because he was captured by the Soviet Union in 1945, and he didn't get released until 1956. And
he shouldn't have been released. He should have been fucking killed. But anyway.
He hated the Russians, and I'd had enough of him. And I said, maybe if you'd have been a little nicer going in, it'd have been a little nicer when you fucking left. And he fucking stubbed out his cigar and ran away, and he left me 4 fingers of Armagnac that in 1940 was 75 years old. And I drank all that shit. Fuck that old man.
He gave you 4 fingers? What?
Well, let's be more disrespectful to him, because fuck him.
Fuck
and
him.
Eric went 4 fingers deep in his daughter. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I did. I did. Yeah. And the thing that pissed me off was, I grew up in a house. My parents had a wine collection that at one point was insured for $250,000.
Was this when you were stationed overseas, Eric?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say this piece of shit wasn't in the U.S., was he?
No. I grew up in a house with a $250,000 wine collection. I knew good booze. I knew good things. But because I was an enlisted soldier, he just determined that I didn't know shit about shit. And I had had better things in my life than that guy had ever had. And he and I never spoke again. After that night, we never spoke again. He wouldn't talk to me. He wouldn't eat at the table with me with his wife. His wife loved me.
Wasn't Eric Story made into a movie? Called The Glory.
No, I wish. I should have killed that son of a bitch. I should have scalped me a Nazi.
There you go, Ben.
I should have scalped me a Nazi, but I didn't.
The Armagnac is good, man. I have a second
Mr.
bottle.
Mom, Mr. Mom, it's just like fisting, but without the thumb.
Right. It's like this. You use the thumb to rub the circle.
It's more like a handshake, but you put the thumb on the button.
Right. You use the thumb to move around like this.
Yeah. You use the little man in the boat like a mouse pointer. Yeah.
Up, down, left, right, AB.
What's the button called? Pass or something?
Yeah, that fuck that guy. I'm so glad. I mean, he's way dead now. But fuck that guy.
I got one more pour in me because I have to go to sleep in about 30 minutes because I have to get up super.
What do we? I don't know what the hell to pour after.
I don't know. I have too much alcohol here.
After your New Mexico whiskey adventure?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell to pour.
I might go from a bourbon to a scotch.
I had 4 different generations of turkey, and then I had New Mexico. I have no fucking idea what to drink right now. What's going to taste good?
I have an old. Here we go. I got one of the old ones. Bell Meats.
It's too shot for a Bell Mead right now. I love Bell Mead. Which Bell Mead? Oh, glorious.
Wow. Is that the one that says 107 on it?
No, that's the one that actually has the actual cast.
This is one. Hold on. Can't really see shit, man. I'm getting blind now. I'm getting old. 113.6. It's actually handwritten.
Yeah. Is that a 19-27?
It looks like that, yeah.
Yeah, I might have a bottle of that same batch.
Man, it's open. I opened it up at the meetup with Martin and the whole crew in Long Beach. So, with Big Vic, his party, we opened it up and nobody wanted it. I'm like, okay. I mean, nobody wanted to taste it except me.
Nobody wanted it?
Well, we had like 75, 80 bottles. Everybody's on the stags and all the other stuff they couldn't get.
Sounds like a bunch of fucking idiots. Man.
Yeah, a bunch of snobby whiskey drinkers.
I'm going to do a fresh crack on a Kentucky Spirit.
Cool.
I'm going to do a little something really old here. So.
Oh, that's a great bottle. That is. Hang on, let me highlight that because people might never have seen that bottle.
What is that?
ADHD's first pick.
NASA. The NASA Family Reserve.
His first blend for sure. That bottle. That's a dirty bottle.
Has anybody ever had this?
I have.
No.
I have. It's phenomenal. But I'm gonna crack this a little. This is a pick from Dustin and Jeff's neck of the woods. This is a 2022 Gallenstein selection, which is really in what do you call it? It's a couple of stores in Covington, Kentucky, right on the Ohio border, and this is a Camp Nelson A.
Oh, that's a good bottle. That's a super good bottle.
Yeah, I think I need fresh crack.
I had one of those. That was really good.
I think I need a little. I feel like I need to feel the spirit.
My wife is traveling on the 20th, so she's going to do a voice, or I should say video chat. So when she goes do duty free, I'm going to tell her to pick up me some bottles. So. Oh
yeah.
Whatever they have, I don't know what they have, so I really can't tell. But she's going through Warsaw, so they have pretty good selection there in Warsaw.
Well,
if they have any more of that vodka, let me know, man.
Well, if she does, I'll tell her to bring the 1 liter instead of the 700.
I mean, that vodka is so freaking good.
Yeah, the 1 liter. I think the 1 liter I couldn't find in Lithuania, but the 1 liter I think is like $16 instead of $14, $15.
Well, this one for $15, man, it's so good.
I have right now. I still my cabinet here. It's so good.
I've heard Polish rye is really good.
Does anyone ever remember that one time he was breaking bread with a German Nazi, trying to buy his love to get closer to his daughter, and it still didn't work? I can't remember the time that he said that.
Eric, I have an Obtanium Polish rye that was finished in red wine.
And Josh Fritz wanted to know, how was his daughter?
She was wonderful. She was great. I mean, she was.
That's not what they want to know, Eric.
She was great.
John, I still have another bottle of the Obtanium Polish rye.
Nice, right?
But it's a different cask strength than what I bought.
Still has a bottle of that ADHD. Yeah, they tore down Tyrone. That's true.
I'd like to try a good an Alberta rye, like a really strong Alberta rye.
I have one of those here somewhere.
But the Alberta Premium.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
an Alberta Premium. I can't. We don't have that around.
I have
here.
it right over here next to me, right
They're
here.
like
So it's batch 2 though.
Back. What's
out,
up?
out here in the wilds of New Mexico, we don't get no Alberta Premium.
Dude, they're like $50 here now.
Yeah,
Yeah, they dropped. Yeah, they were really cheap. John, what do you got there? What number is that?
That's the Polish rye.
Yeah, but what percentage?
58.5.
Okay, let me see what mine has.
When I
Oh dear, that Kentucky Spirit is freaking.
It's almost gone, but that was finishing red wine. It was so freaking good.
This Kentucky Spirit is like a freaking Werther's original. That's how much caramel butterscotch it is.
the likes sent me some samples, and then with the samples, they sent me a bottle of Obtanium. And that shit made me go to sleep all the fucking time.
Eric, Josh wants to know if you used your Vienna slider in her.
My Wiener Slider?
Yeah, it's Wiener Slider and her good night.
I did use my Wiener Slider and her good night.
Is that the old dirt road? Is that the Hershey Highway?
No, she wasn't into that.
Poor
Her
guy.
dad was.
Yeah, but John, mine's 58.6. The Polish rye.
Okay.
I mean, Eric, we know for a fact your dad was.
Yeah.
But hey, John, when I open up this brandy, this plum brandy, it's 70% ABV. I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Ben, it was there that I learned. It was when I was in Germany I learned Germans weren't sorry. They were sorry they lost.
Yeah. Oh, there's Z-Man. They're here.
I've been here, brother.
Everyone was like, "Where'd you go?"
Z-Man's back.
I've been here, man.
Look who's back. Back again.
Shady's back, man.
As soon as
Z-Man's
Ben-
back. Tell a friend.
Shut up. As soon as Ben started talking about a fresh crack, I want to see what crack he was going to show.
You wanted a fresh crock, did you, Z-Man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, this is butterscotch caramel. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
Really?
a good bottle. That's a good bottle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let us-
If you ever had this bottle, man, oh,
That bottle's ridiculous.
yep.
Yeah, keep showing off. Yeah, if you had this bottle.
I have Nazareth family, but I don't have that. So
Who the fuck is ADHD whiskey?
Some dude named Matt.
Matt. Yeah.
If anybody wants a sample, you can have one. So.
Yeah, well, I would hope so.
Man, I don't like your sample.
Yeah.
One of these days, I got to do a sample swap with JD or a bottle swap with JD. And he's in the U.S.
I have so many old bottles. These are all older stuff because I remember I kept buying it while I was overseas and I don't have any time to drink it. So I come back and I'm like, the 2019, 2018, 17 of the old stuff.
That freaking Heaven Hill sample you sent me, oh my god.
Well,
Oh,
I got to make up JD a flight to make him JB bourbon.
I wish I could get a bottle of that Heaven Hill that JDS.
This is the most 66.6%.
Yeah. Yeah, JD sent me a sample of that. Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's a killer. That, man, I don't know, man. That's
JD only sent stuff to my dad, not me.
I want the 20-year-old corn whiskey. Is that Heaven Hill?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want. I want a 20-year-old.
Well, so Eric, what you might want instead, that's more reasonable, but I believe it's at least at the moment only in Kentucky. Is a friend of mine picked up today. Actually, it's the 11-year Golden Origins Hardens Creek, which is an 11-year corn whiskey from Heaven Hill, aged for 11 years in used toasted oak barrels.
Yeah, oh my god.
wow.
Is that the Jim Beam Hardens Creek, you said?
Yeah, but that one's only $1.20, $1.10 to $1.20, versus If you found the 20-year at MSRP, you're talking $270.
Yeah, $300.
And then if you're talking secondary, you're talking $600 to $1,000.
Yeah,
because I have the Hardens Creek right now in my closet, the 184-month one in my closet here. I've never tried it, so.
Oh, it's delicious.
I like
you're the one in the metal can, JD.
But yeah, I got it in a can. Yeah, it came with.
Yeah, that one's delicious.
I like corn whiskey.
Yeah.
I like corn. It's not something I want to drink all the time, but every once in a while, I just want a good sweet corn whiskey.
Make some fucking
Eric be
moonshine.
singing some old glory hole.
This is the one you're talking about?
Well, that's not the one I'm talking about for Eric. Yeah, that one in particular, that one's delicious.
Yeah, independent showed me, hey, pick it up. I said, all right, I'll pick it up, but I never tried it.
It's really good.
I paid like $145 for that.
Yeah. Here's the thing: it's $150. Mine's open, and I've thought about backing it.
Oh, okay, it's that good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That bottle fucks. To be blunt,
that bottle fucks.
You're not such a bourbon guy, so you you only approach bourbon. So,
and that's, to be honest with you, all my low shelf stuff is at my feet, which is all Scotch. All my top shelf is all bourbon, but I drink the bottom shelf.
That Heaven Hill 20 was found by accident, right? It was sitting back someplace. Nobody.
Who knows? That's the story. But
the story is they discovered it by accident.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's called marketing.
Okay.
Don't worry.
If you don't think at this point they have a spreadsheet of all the barrels.
Yeah.
$1 billion company.
Well, I traded my old school antique collection and my Rittenhouse 25-year-old for a huge property in Poland. So let's put it that way. I saw it was trading. The guy wanted some American whiskey. He saw the price. He's like, holy crap. And he traded me like a bunch of land with springs and a bunch of other stuff. So I have like 120 acres. I got rid of 7 of my museum piece bottles this year.
For a piece of property. That's great.
For a huge piece of property, yeah, in Poland. So.
That's cool.
I mean, are you planning to retire there, or what?
Yeah, I have a house there. I already have a farm there with my wife. We have a walnut farm down in South Poland, but this one was premium property on a river, so I can go fishing, and there's a little hut there already. So, and it's close to my house. So I said, you know what? I don't want to do it, but the time is right. And so I said, you know what? I invested it and I saved it. So now I don't have any more old school 2008, 2009 antique collection.
Where's your JD?
Well,
where's your
launch it, Mr. Mom. Thanks for hanging out.
You have a good night, good morning, whatever it is, wherever you're at. You have a good one.
If I made it interesting, that's a surprise. But I try.
JD, where's your daughter
at? My daughter and my wife are in Poland, so they're coming back on the 20th. So I have to go to stupid LA, which I hate LA with a passion, even though I live in California. And so she's gonna bring back some alcohol. So I'm trying to see what she can get at the stores for me and a few other bottles. So like John said, he wants some vodka. If not, I can get friends to ship it to me from Poland, because I do have my hookups there with family members. So I still can get alcohol. I'm not worried about that.
That Polish vodka is really
how
good.
are the prices on like Glendronach over there?
Glendronach 12 is like $30 over there.
No, how much is like 18, like 21?
If I remember right, the last 18 depends on what version of the 18. The 18 I think is 120, and I think the new version is like 135. The 21 was 140-ish.
You know how much the 21 is here now? It's over $300.
Oh, it's over $200 here, and I'm like, I'm not buying it.
In New York, it's over $300.
Oh,
I mean, even to get a,
but I don't. I own
$150.
I don't own a bottle of 21.
I can get the cast strength Glendronach over there for like $80 though.
I can get the cast strength for $100 here.
If you can get an 18 for 150, but
God.
Yeah, because I have like a lot of the older Glendronachs that are still on my shelf, but they were like, because they were so cheap at the store. And the funny part is that when I showed Ken on his stream back in the days, I showed him my supermarket, and he's like, "Oh my god, your supermarket is like a liquor store, like like one of one, like specialty." So I'm like,
Holy
"Oh,
crap!
this is normal."
Got it. We're being invaded from the north.
Oh shit! Oh
What's
Jesus!
up, Ben?
Hey,
Yeah.
Ben.
Demon Hunter.
What's up, buddy?
Looks
Okay.
like I stuck my finger in a light socket.
Ben Dram Hunter. You changed your name.
You stuck your finger in the light socket? What?
It looks like it.
I'll tell you what. One of my favorite Canadian whiskeys is actually this one right here. I really enjoy this one.
Oh yeah.
Barrelface 7. I really like that.
That one and Buffalo Trace are the ones I've bought the most of.
I really enjoy this one. This isn't that bad. I mean, for $30,
I don't think I've ever tried that.
So
Yeah,
this is
I
my
got
third
this
bottle.
in,
I just opened it up the other day.
Mezcal barrels. This was really good, and then another one that's we talked about the wild mushrooms that grow in the forest one.
The shrooms?
Yeah, just wild on the trees in BC.
I see. Wim Hall says he likes the Barrelface too. So yeah, okay,
Who?
good. I have good taste then. So
Who likes it, JD?
Wim Hall says he likes the Barrelface too, and I know they have some new ones too that came out with some finished barrels.
I mean, I like bears, but I wasn't comfortable in that bar after a while. So
Rawr. Rawr.
Well, there was a joke where the bear spent a week with a woman and goes hugs the guy. And he's like, "They're so mean." I know.
Oh, yeah, I got the cash transfer.
Yeah.
So Wim Hall, what version do you have? Do you like the first batch, second batch, or third batch? Because they have 3 different batches of Alberta Premium.
My brother was saying they just came out with batch 5.
What?
5. Wow.
5. I only get the
Once
first
a year.
3. I get batch it's 66.5, 66.6, and the third one I don't even. I have.
Yeah, my brother has the second one.
63.7 rings in my head.
I need to buy one.
Okay.
I don't know if that's accurate, but that's what's ringing in my head.
I'm not. You can say anything to me at this point. I'm like, oh, okay. We'll figure it out.
Wild turkey seems spicier at the moment.
Yeah, I like my Alberta Premium. This stuff is good. I have my whole Canadian over here. Yeah, this shit is good, man. I like it. You can tell I've kind of hit the bottle a little bit too much on that one. And I got to back up.
I know they got like an Alberta Premium 20 year and then one or two other core ranges that they have, but I have never tried them.
So Ben, the stuff they ship to us is you can't get or what?
Pardon?
For the Canadian whiskey?
Sorry?
On some of the Canadian whiskey they ship to the U.S., you can't get that locally there in Canada?
Which one?
Just in general, anything. Do they
Yeah.
have special bottles they only release to the United States, or do they actually have the same bottles they release in Canada too?
For which company? Sorry? Alberta Premium?
Alberta Premium or whatever company that's up there?
It's everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm starting to fade here. I think it's time to go to the after party.
I jumped on just in time, man.
I'm gonna go to bed too. I'm tired.
Yeah. Well, there's going to be an after party for a bit. If anybody wants to click the link and come hang out.
All
I
right.
don't know how long I'm going to make it, but for now, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching me drink a bunch of 101.
Thanks for watching him drink a bunch of New Mexico whiskey.
Eric, thanks for this weird ass New Mexican whiskey. And
I'm glad I could help.
Yep.
Cheers, y'all. Again, the link's still good. Come join the after party. Come hang out. You don't have to come on screen if you don't want to.
Yeah, just hang out in the back.
I don't think anybody's still alive to send you to, so I don't know. Go hit YouTube if you don't come and hang out in the after party. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.